Alrighty, so back in Sleepy Hollow, looking at the creepy lady. What we need to do in this episode, hopefully, is still surviving against Alonso. I don't think that he will... Will he probably go for a ceasefire there? No, chance is 0. So probably because my flattery failed at him, he doesn't like me anymore. No problem so far though. My flagship, where's my flagship? Over here it is, very good, with some timber. And what we can do now, let's load some additional timber that we need. So yeah, 40 tons should be fine. Or actually, let's unload it because Archie's selling it, right? Let's get it to Archie. Then we can purchase the things then. And oh, no, go back there. In this case, what we need is the steel beams. Let's get it on board. Let's get it over here to Archie. And we do have a bit of timber here again, so we can finish the second district there. Beautiful. And let's have a look at our statistics here real quick. Wool is now going down, that's fine. We do have the sail. Oh, we don't even have the sailing so far. That is something we need to do now. We do need to get sails up there for our first ships, then we can get the first one here. Right, so the first sailmaker is now active there too. Beautiful building. And there you can see the bricks. That is something I really love. So the first buildings that you build, they, for the timber, they don't really have any bricks on them. Look at that. It really looks like those things have been built with timber and a bit of metal perhaps. Those things here with the bricks now have brick walls and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Nice detail there. And this guy here just needs some wool, and we produce some sails with that then in this quaint port town. Everyone's still happy. What I think we need to do though is going over here. We do need our second clay production, and also far up here in the forest we're going to have another timber production because we're still not making enough timber there for my taste. In this case, let's have a blueprint of a warehouse here and one here. Right, and then we have the next clay pit and the next brick factories here, so 2 of them, and the same I do with this one here. So we have the lumberjack. Cool is that even in blueprint mode you can see the efficiency. So we're going to have 100% here, 100 here, and probably 100 here. There is an iron deposit, very good, so we can have the production for iron here just when we go for the warehouse then. And then we have some sawmills here on either side. For the next timber production, let's build it. Up here, up and running now. The next one, this one here won't be that easy. Right now we do have a positive balance too, I like to see that. My flagship has arrived at Archie. Let's purchase some steel beams, that's expensive though. And some timber. And now we can finally go for a second island, and I think this one here is the perfect one. Right, because it has red pepper, it has hops. We do have grain here in Sleepy Hollow anyway, so I can have the bread and the beer production here completely. We do have hops here too, but the red pepper is just way too important, right? That is something. So I'm going to neglect this one here. It basically has the same thing, except that it, iron-wise, yeah, it doesn't have as many coal deposits as it is, but copper-wise it's the same. So they're pretty much the same, except this one has red pepper, and that's just really important. Right now, I calculate that we only will have like 2 islands, you know, otherwise it's going to be a bit too expensive, and I think 2 islands will be fine, and Alonso will then take it probably. Look at that, he's planning something big here. 8 brick factories, I have no idea why he's got that many. No idea. We do have a bit of timber again, I want to use that. We do have the workforce to build the next clay brick production. That is, we do need to upgrade a few farmer stores, so let's have those guys here. Right, that's looking fine, and Sleepy Hollow is growing. And while looking at the town, I always love to go also in the postcard option here, and then we can just make some beautiful screenshots there while we look at that smaller, quaint port town. And level up, level 4, that is for us, a bit more influence there. I haven't seen the newspaper guy yet, so we, well, probably need some more workers for him. But having 2 big timber productions now will speed up the growth of our town. And what we can do then probably is going to get rid of this one down here later and just build expand the city over here then too. That is. Now my flagship sailing against the wind right now. Not good. We want to go here because then we have the port of this town here really close to Sleepy Hollow. We can even see our island. Nope. Oh yeah, there it is. Sleepy Hollow. Just in the distance there. Right, so we want to have it on the side to Sleepy Hollow, that is. Now, we finally are here. Let's settle. It doesn't cost me that much. Money-wise a bit perhaps. And, oh, we get some attractiveness there for this curious settlement here. Curious because people are probably living in the forest right now here in the trees. Who knows? And what we can do now is, well, we're going to start a second city. In this case here, it's not going to be as big as the first one. And trust me, I am not intending to build so many cities anymore like in my first playthroughs. We do have the mods available to kind of like neglect other towns. We can make massive New World and Arctic settlements. In this case here in the beginning though, we do need to, well, still build them. And what we need is some timber, so we have the warehouse. We have 10 timber left, and that's exactly how much we need for the marketplace. And that's it then basically. We don't have anything else here. So in this case here, we do need probably some more timber then to arrive here. Right, so let's get my flagship there to Sleepy Hollow, where we are capped on timber. We use that to build those 2 blocks there. And also to upgrade another block for more workers. This one here and these guys here. Now we have a balanced workforce there again for the workers. Over here for the bricks. So we now have 2 brick productions. I think for the quest for Archie here, 28 tons of bricks. We could actually manage that. We would need the money. You know, it's 4,000 credits there on this quest there. So it might be a good one. To go for this, but I have to say this is a pretty difficult quest to get in the beginning there right away. 28 tons of bricks. I don't know. It's a bit strange. Usually it's a photography quest or something like that. I don't know. So we need to save on the bricks there for now. Usually I would go for sausage probably now. But in this case, let's just wait for that. Fish is still going down. I don't quite believe that. Let's have a look at my fishes. Nope, it's capped. So 3 fisheries are fine. It's going down because it's a full output storage. So I could upgrade, but that's 15 tons of bricks. And I really don't want that at this point. Now, let's wait for my flagship. Here in Chenesson, unfortunately, what I can see is we don't have a starting workforce. We can start with the timber production there right away. So here we have a lumberjack hut. And here we have one, right? And then 2 sawmills. But they're not going to work now, as far as I can see, you know, because they are totally lacking the farmers there. In this case here, so we do need to get a minimum of farmers up there and running. There we have it. Alright, there is my beautiful flagship coming in. There we do have some rain now. Beautiful. It's raining in Sleepy Hollow. And let's get some timber. Only 20 tons. I don't need more than that. Let's just get it over there to Chenesson. And we do need a fitting name for this town, so just tell me what I should put in there. Probably the best thing. How should I call my second town? And yeah, what I can see is that day-night cycle is deactivated at the moment. So now we activate it, and now we do have changing day and night cycles. But I'm probably going to deactivate it again at some point because it's just way too often nighttime. And nighttime, it's very difficult to plan things in the town. It's still really pretty to look at them though. Now the next workers up and running here. Let's have a look. Probably another block. Yeah, here, another block. And we do have a quest. Another quest here. Those people look happy. Me mates and I have shared so many moments working at the brick factory. Jimmy's birthday is coming up and there would be no gift more perfect than a framed picture of the place that brought us together. Take a picture of the brick factory. Take a photo. There it is. Let's submit it. Beautiful photo. I would call myself a professional photographer. And we do get digger. Productivity 10% increase for clay pits and limestone quarries, but more important is the expedition bonus for force and crafting. And here we have navigation and force. So those are some very good starter items that we have there. Archie's coming in here. Can we sell something for him? We could sell some schnapps, right? Let's sell him some schnapps. He probably will like that. Right, here we do have now the timber. Let's deliver that and let's get our flagship back here again. We do now have enough bricks. So in this case here we can finally finish that quest there and get a bit of money. And here, let's go for a smaller settlement that we do need to have. Down here too. Probably as far as down that. And also up here. There we can have a smaller decoration then. Probably another entrance here then. And it's very difficult to focus on beautification when you know that your opponents are gathering strength. So in this case here, let's have some apple trees there as an entrance there. In, Easterville or Shangri-La. 28 tons of bricks. While Sleepy Hollow is growing, our flagship has arrived. And let's turn in some bricks. We do need 28 tons, so let's just get 30 there. And let's deliver that to Archie on time. That's good. 8 minutes, 9 minutes left on that quest. That should do. It's a bit strange that he's here actually. Usually they are in your harbor where they're lurking around and stuff like that. But who knows. Now, we lost a few bricks there, so that slows our production down a bit. In this case, hopefully not too dramatic. What we also need, once we have enough workers, yes, we can now have the weapons factory too. So we do need to get our steel beams production up there as quickly as possible. We do need a bit more bricks though for it. And some workforce, so let's use the timber that we have here for some more upgrades here in the town center. In this case here, Sleepy Hollow. Beautiful. And we do have a nice balance there at the moment. Fine so far. Let's get over here to Chenesson. It's not a bad name actually. There we have the sawmill there, but let's just call it... yeah, Easterville will be fine. Right. There we have that. And here... yeah, we don't have enough timber here. We do have some farmer workforce though, so let's get another lumberjack hut here and here. And 2 more sawmills. They only cost me some credits there. Nothing dramatic. And Alonso, he was really quick. Oh, level 5. Alonso was really quick declaring war on me, but he doesn't do anything there so far. That's fine. It's a good thing that our starting warehouse has a cannon on board, so they don't dare to attack. Not as long as they are not having enough ships available there. Alrighty, looking good so far. What I can see is that we are going into evening now and enjoying a beautiful, probably summer day. What we can see here, beautiful lightning there as the sun is going down. Can we see the sun? No, we cannot see the sun. But we can see the buildings there. Absolutely amazing. And yep, we can hand in the quest now. 4,000 credits. We definitely do like that. We definitely do need that. Perhaps, yeah, let's purchase. No, that would be useless. No, and those items are too expensive. So thank you, Archie, for that. That's it for now. Let's send our flagship over here. We do need to be careful not to get too close to Alonso though, because Alonso will then shoot down our ship, and it's the only ship that we got right now. So in this case here, we just want to go up there. I want to go for Madame Kahiner and Eli, and we still haven't explored or discovered Bente Jorgensen. She's still out there somewhere, probably needing our help or something. Right, timber, again, enough. Oh, beautiful. Let's have another block there. And this one here. Right, so lots of workers now. We still have enough farmers there. And that means we can now go for a good production there, since we have the workforce available and the money. That's important. And that is the steel beams. Now, for the steel beams, let's see. We do have the iron deposits over here, 2 of them. That's pretty cool. Or that's really lucky. And in this case here, we're going to have a big... actually, you know what? Let's have the factories over there far away from everything, because they're ugly. So in this little corner there, we're going to have them. And here we just have the iron mines then. So there we have the warehouse that we need. Righto. And then we have the iron mine. Right, and one will be fine for now. This one produces with the mod 50% more now, so a bit of cheating there, but I think it's more of a convenience thing, you know, so you don't have to spam so many iron mines and steelworks all the time. And in this case here, nighttime is coming in. And with the first iron mine, let's get over here and start our iron productions. There we need the warehouse again. Has it got some lightning? Yeah, there's some lightning in there. And I think what I haven't seen yet is Anno 8 day-night walking around in the city, because that is beautiful. Look at that. Even chickens out there at this time. Beautiful. There's some lightning everywhere. People are walking around. And even a little party at the pub still going on. If there's beautiful weather, why not? Chilling outside. Beautiful. So that's that. While that is working, we do have enough timber and bricks now to really push off our production there. So what we need for that is the charcoal kiln. Now for that, as you can see, iron mine is producing every 7 seconds. So we do need quite some charcoal kilns for some coal production. So let's have the first, or let's have them here actually. Let's see how far I can go up there. Quite enough there. 1, 2, 3. So let's have 3 for now. Righto. I think this is not going as far though as... Oh yeah, they can reach the warehouse. Oh, this one not. So let's move the warehouse over here a bit. Right, that's fine. And here we then have the furnace. So in this case here, 3 furnaces. Oh, that's really expensive, but it's needed, much needed. Blueprint is fine for now. The furnace, and then we have the steelworks. For that, we'll also need a second warehouse, so we can squeeze it in here. And let's have it like so, that it looks a bit more beautiful there. And then we have the steelworks. Now, for the steelworks, I'm going with 2 steelworks here. That will be fine for now. We definitely will need a fire station here. Right, and then what's important is the weapons production. And the weapons is really slow, 1 minute and 30 seconds, so we can afford 2 of them. And we do need to afford 2 of them, that's important. Right, so there we have everything. We do need a few bricks there, so we are waiting on that. And while we wait on that, we can continue upgrading our people. Righto, because farmers is something we don't need that often right now. Workers is much more important. Let's have a look at statistics there. Schnapps is now going down. Workload is going down. Right, so those are the things that we need. Well, Schnapps might be going down only because we're selling it, but workload is definitely going down. How's the sheep looking? Wool is looking fine. We do need to upgrade those warehouses here. Let's have another one. Right, so 2 warehouses there. And here we can have more sheep farms then. Right, and let's have 3 more framework knitters. That case, and a second sail maker. Having those guys available, we should now go for more sheep farms though. So in this case here, we can squeeze in, yes, that's possible, 2 here. Righto, so the sheep farms out here. There we have the wool, 2 totally exhausted warehouses, and the framework knitters. That should be fine for everything. Very good. And the schnapps is still something. Do we have potatoes? No, we don't. So what I need to do here, I'm just going to copy this one. And they're really cheap. Let's build 3 more. Let's build 4 more. Right. We do need another warehouse for that. And 4 more distilleries. Right, so for the next schnapps production that we have here, beautiful. So the schnapps and the framework knitters, and as you can see now, it is night and it's night for a long time. So in this case, it's only 3 at night. Can we speed up the time there a bit? No, we cannot do that. Without speeding up the game time, that is. There we have Miss Hunt. My ship is just in her harbor. She hasn't declared war on us yet, I'm surprised. Let's continue. Over here. That is... There should be Bente then. So everyone's in his own corner there. And there we have now Alonso, Miss Hunt, and then Bente. And I'm still not any closer to the New World. And that's something we need. Now here I do need another district because as we can see farmer workforce is quite low. In this case let's have the street going down here. Let's get rid of this street here. And let's just build those roads more up to that point. Righto. And here we can have another, well, district. Let's try and copy the whole thing. Let's put it in blueprint. Holy shit. Look at that. Incredible. Righto. That's working. We can do that. So we have the whole block here now. And we could even actually go this up here. Yeah. If I turn it around there, having the marketplace in the right location. Oh, and we have found Eli Blakeworth. Very good. Hello, Eli. Right, in this case here, what we need to do down here, let's get rid of that street there. Probably going to have another layout here for those buildings there. But the rest is looking fine. We do have enough timber, so let's just, yeah, upgrade those guys here. The marketplace. A pub that we need. And once again, we have our apple trees, our wells, the grass, and the tool shed. Right, and so there we use all our resources. And yeah, farmer workforce should be going up then once again. Eli is over here on his prison island. He is really looking for lots of soap. So once we produce the soap, we can really make a lot of money with him. And other than that, yeah, nothing really interesting for now. He's got 2 islands though already. Oh no, that's Miss Hunt. Eli is an NPC here. He's not playing with us. He's playing with himself only. But Miss Hunt, she's got 2 islands already. She's building up her war machine as usual. Right, Easterville. We totally forgot this sorry little island here. We can upgrade a few more farmers here now. And getting some fisheries up and running there too. Right, and they probably will want to have a pub. For the happiness there. That pushes it up there and should be fine for now. We do need it here then for the red pepper later. It's more important right now that we secure this island for us. Oh, Miss Hunt. Such a tragedy. Our allies struck at midnight by an invisible foe. Clean the remains of the wreckage, child, and bring them to me. I will see to it that the affairs of the deceased are rightly settled.
I hope you find it illuminating.
Oh, and that's pretty close to our location. I'm surprised. That must be a trap or something like that. We have found Madame Kahina over here. Looking at us, she doesn't really do much yet. She will buy anything that we offer. And other than that, she's got some seeds here. Grain, potato, hops. Something like that. But let's do the quest. Burial at Sea. It's not that important for the money, but more for the reputation. It's really hard to get reputation with Miss Hunt. And in this case here, that's what we can do. Right, a few more blocks available. Level 6 we go for now. Very good. And we do have a few resources left. Let's have... Oh, we do have the charcoal kilns active already. Let's have the first steel beam factories available now. So 2 of them. So we now produce steel beams as well. They are really expensive though. 26 that is. There's the flotsam. And let's deliver it to her. Over here. And as always, it's beautiful looking at the ship there. And a fresh morning. Another day is coming up as my ship is sailing towards home.